Welcome to the Life After Plus One podcast, where we turn life's lemons into delightful lemonade. Get ready for inspiring stories, uplifting conversations, and all the tips and tricks to rock your single parent journey with style. I'm your host, Leanne, and it's time to embrace the adventure of Life After Plus One. So, let's dive in. Hello. Welcome back to Life After Plus One. I'm Leanne, your podcast host and your single parent mentor and coach. And today I want to talk about a topic that you hear spoken about a lot in the single parent world, and that is, am I going to find the one? Are they out there? Yes, they are. They are out there. And that's what I want to talk about today. So when finding the one, you need to know what you're looking for. You can't just go into the dating world and just go in blind and have no idea what you want. Well, you might have some idea. You might think, I want someone that trusts me. I want someone that respects me. I want someone that is nice to my kids. But really, they're standard things. Who doesn't want them? We all want someone that's going to be trusting and respectful and is going to be good to our kids. That's standard. That's nothing out of the ordinary. What do you want? What do you want in a partner? And it's important to know that. It's like going to a job and going, I just want to be paid well and I want to be close to home. I don't want to have to travel too far. And then you haven't really looked into anything else. You just go and apply for anything because it's close to home and it pays well. Well, it doesn't work like that. You need to apply for jobs that's relevant to your qualifications or that's something that you're going to enjoy. Same with a partner. Not that you need a partner that's relevant to your qualifications, but you want a partner that's has similar interests, that you're going to be able to do things together that you enjoy. Maybe you're at the same place in life. You don't want to meet someone who's just still just freshly broken up from their partner, their wife or husband, and they're just started in the dating world and they're just saying, still figuring it out. Don't know what I want, still figuring it out. But you're maybe 10, 15 years of being a single parent and you've just chatted to this person and they're still figuring it out. You're at a very different place. You've been in the dating world for a while. You know what you want. You're probably quite happy being single because you've been single for some time, where this person's fresh into the dating world, never experienced it, still doesn't know what they want. And they've probably still got a bit of baggage from their last relationship, because if they're still figuring it out, they probably haven't even got over their ex yet. For me, when I see someone like that, I'm that far into my single parent journey, I kind of think, we're at very different places. I mean, it could still work if they're mentally and emotionally there and they're available. But quite often when they're that new into the dating world and they're that freshly broken up, they're still not mentally and emotionally there. They're still caught up in their ex, and they might still be working out their finances and custody and where they're living, and their focus is on all of those things, not bringing a new wife or husband into their world. Where you've been single for so long, you're like, I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to eventually move into someone. Now, you probably don't want to rush it because you've been single for so long. You're happy to take your time with it. But you don't want someone that you're just going to maybe date for a little bit and see how it goes and go, no, you're not for me. You want someone that you know is going to be good for you. So when you're in the dating world, be fussy. Be fussy. Don't just settle for anyone because you think you're not going to find someone else. Don't settle for someone because you're lonely. Because when you're doing these things, I guarantee you're going to end up in a relationship where you're not happy. Now, here's a big eye-opener. When you start putting boundaries in place and you start knowing what you want and you stick to your boundaries and you stick to your non-negotiables in a relationship, you start dating less people. And it's a bit of a mindfuck at the start. You think, what's going on? Why am I not getting dates? It's because you're not just settling for anyone. Now, realistically, it is easy to get a date if you don't have standards, if you don't have boundaries, and if you don't care who you're dating. It is very easy to get a date if you really wanted to. And a lot of us have probably been through that phase where we've gone on lots of dates and we've been through different relationships in the dating world, and you could quite easily get a date. But when you know what you want and you're not going to negotiate on that, and you don't want to bring just anyone into your world or with your kids, you start seeing less people come into your dating world bubble. And that's not a bad thing. Pat yourself on the shoulder, because that's a good thing that you're sticking to your self-worth and you're sticking to your boundaries. And it is a hard pill to swallow at the start, because you start looking at yourself and thinking, well, why am I not getting dates? What's wrong with me? Should I just get out of the dating world? Am I ever going to find the right one? Or should I just settle? Should I just, he's not right for me or she's not the one, but maybe I should just stick with it because I can't get anyone else? No, you're doing the right thing. And you need to stick with that. You need to stick with your gut. And when you ask yourself, well, should I just go back for this relationship even though they can't give me this, which is what I wanted, or they can't give me that, and that's really something I wanted in a relationship, but I'm not really getting any other dates, so maybe I should just go with them. Maybe it's me. Maybe there's something wrong with me. No, there's a perfect match out there for someone. For everyone, I should say. Everyone has their perfect match out there. And you've got to keep in mind, it's not an overnight thing. You're not just going to wake up and have your perfect partner sitting next to you. It doesn't work like that. You're going to have to go through a lot of different experiences to actually meet the right one. And so many people don't realize that. They go through a few dates and it's like, nope, it's not for me. Nope, it's not for me. Nope, it's not for me. Okay, that's it. I'm giving up. But it's just like anything in life. You need to keep at it. And there are so many different types of people on online dating or wherever else you're chatting to people. There are so many different people from so many different walks of life. We're not going to get along with all of them. We're not going to be a perfect match with every single person that we chat to. And that's okay. We might be friends with some of them and you might think, oh, that's nice, but I don't like that, but maybe I should give it a go. It's okay to be friends with someone, but not necessarily be a romantic partner. You need to remember, when you're wanting a partner, a long-term partner, you don't want to settle, because eventually you're going to want to live with this person. And if you're settling with something from the get-go and you're eventually going to be living with this person, is that something that you're going to overlook? You're looking for a long-term partner, not a quick fix. It's not just something because you're feeling lonely at the moment, or because you're not feeling good enough, and because you're not getting any dates, or because you're not feeling loved, so you're just going to settle. It's not going to end off well if you're just settling, because you're ignoring what you want. You're putting your needs to the side for a quick fix, which is just to fix your loneliness or to fix the fact that you're not feeling loved or you're not feeling good enough. So you're just going, yeah, okay, that'll do. I'll settle for them. No. Stick to what you're looking for in a partner. Know what you want and don't go into the dating world blind. It's okay to be rejected, and it's okay to reject other people. Now, that's not a nice way of putting it, but I should say it's okay to decline offers from other people. It doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you good at communicating. And you need to know how to communicate that. Don't settle for things that you're not sure of. And if you're not sure, you think, oh, maybe they're nice, then give it another go. See how it goes. And if there is something that you're not okay with, you think you see potential in it, but there's something in that you're not sure about, discuss it with them. Bring it up. If it's something that's really bothering you, but you see potential, talk to them. See if it's something that you can compromise on. See if it's something you can ignore or work through, or whatever it is that's happening that's bugging you. See if it's something that you can just let slide. But don't let it be something that you settle on. So when you're in the dating world and you're feeling deflated and you're giving up hope because you feel like you're never going to meet the one, or you're feeling shit because you're not able to get dates, it's okay. And I have to admit, the dating world for some reason does seem very different at the moment. I think because everyone's getting very fed up with online dating, it's very tricky at the moment, isn't it? And you just don't know sometimes who to believe and who not to believe. You don't know if they're being authentic, because anyone can just write anything in a message. But if you're at that place, speak to them over the phone. It's very different communicating to someone by talk than it is through text or message. You can get more of an idea who this person is, and are they being real and genuine, and do they have emotions and feelings, or is it just someone writing something through ChatGPT? Who knows? But do not get deflated because you haven't met your one. Do not get deflated because you're not getting dates. It's okay. But you need to continue living your life and don't just give up hope. Usually things like this happen when we least expect it. Continue living your life. Continue doing things that make you happy. Continue doing things that you enjoy. And when you're feeling good in yourself, you look happier. When you look happier, you're more inclined to have people come up and approach you and talk to you. When you're looking sad and miserable, people don't want to be around you. People don't want to talk to you. What's wrong with that person today? They might come up and say, hey, you okay? But you're more inclined to get people wanting to be around you and be with you when you're looking happy and you're enjoying yourself and you're enjoying your world and doing things that spark joy in your life. So this is just a short little talk today to remind you that you will find the one, but you don't have to rush the process. Be fussy with what you're looking for or know what you're looking for. Have a list if you want. But please don't make it about all superficial stuff like they've got to wear this brand of clothes or they've got to have their hair done like this or they've got to have makeup done all the time or don't make it about superficial shit. Because superficial stuff changes. You can change the way you look. You can change your hair. You can change your weight. You can change your fitness. That stuff can be changed. It's the stuff that's, in you that cannot be. Well, it can be, but that's what's important when you're looking for a partner. Are they caring? Are they kind? Are they compassionate? Do they have empathy? Are they understanding? Can they communicate well? That's a big thing for me. They've got to be a really good communicator. Otherwise, you've lost me. So when looking for a partner, don't just focus on those superficial list of things. Don't just focus on, they've got to be kind, they've got to be caring, they've got to be accepting of my kids. Like I said at the beginning, these are standard things that anyone would want in a relationship. I don't think anyone would go into a relationship saying, I don't care if they respect me or not, or I don't care if they accept my kids or not. They're non-negotiables. Straight off the bat, they're non-negotiables. Everyone is going to want them. And you see it all the time. What do you want in a relationship? Oh, I want someone that respects me. I want someone that does this. That's what everybody wants. But what do you want? Know what you want in a partner. You might want someone that has a business. I don't know. Some people prefer people that are business owners and not someone that's stuck in an office from 9 to 5 or whatever hours they work. You might be wanting someone that enjoys playing sport because you're a very sporty person and you want someone that can do these kind of activities with you. Whatever it is that your likes are. You're maybe someone that likes to talk about things a lot like myself, so you want someone that's a talker. Whatever your interests are and things that you're passionate about, you want a partner that's going to click with that. That's going to mesh with what you like. And now you don't have to have the exact same likes and the exact same goals. And that's another one. You might want someone that has goals. And that's something I'm very big on. Someone that's got goals in life, that wants to achieve things. Not just someone that's in a dead-end job and they're not happy and they're just there for the paycheck each week. Me personally, I want someone that's looking to strive towards things in life. That's looking towards achieving things. That's got goals. That's got dreams. That's got passions. Not just someone that's there in life just to pay their bills and do what they've got to do. And then Friday afternoon, they're at the pub. I mean, I don't care if you go to the pub, whatever. But have a bit of goals. Have something that you're looking forward to in life. Have some passion. Have some dreams. That's a big thing for me. So have your list and know what you want in a partner. But don't give up hope because you're not finding that person. Don't lower your standards or your expectations or your boundaries because you're not meeting that person just yet. It's okay. It will come at the right time. And I guarantee you, when you're at a right place in your life and you're mentally and emotionally ready to meet a person, that person will come. That person will come. So please remember, in the dating world, it's not about a timeline. It's not about meeting a person by a set date. It's not about moving in by a set date. It's not about getting married again by a set age. It's not about just meeting someone because you're lonely or, you feel like you've been single long enough. So I need someone now. So I might just settle for the next person that comes along. No, stick to what you want. And this is why we keep seeing relationships that end in unhealthy ways, because people are not going into the relationship with what they want. So they end up coming out of the relationship unhappy because they're overlooking too many things that they didn't like. Don't ignore those red flags. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person or they're horrible or they're mean. It just means they're not a right romantic fit for you. And that's okay. It doesn't make them bad. So please don't be scared to end a relationship if it doesn't feel right. Well, not necessarily end a relationship. If you're in the dating world and you're chatting to someone or you've gone on 1 or 2 dates and it doesn't feel right, don't be scared to say that. It doesn't feel like a right fit. And if someone has said that to you, then please don't be put off by that. Don't be deflated. Don't give up hope. If someone turns around and says to you, it was lovely meeting you, but I'm sorry, you're not the one for me, don't get angry at them. Don't get sad. Don't give up hope. It's okay. Just take that as, okay, well, you know what? As they said, they weren't right for me. So just keep looking. Maybe I need to work out more what I'm looking for in a partner. So keep your attention on that. Do not give up hope because someone has turned around and said to you, you're not the right one for them. Don't give up hope because you've met someone who wasn't right for you. It's okay. And please always remember, you are not going to be everybody's perfect match. And I'm constantly saying that phrase as well. You are not everyone's perfect match. And you're not meant to be. And do you want to be? Do you want to match with everyone? Do you want to just go out on every single date with everyone? Because it's easy to do that. It is easy to go on endless dates. But it means you're just doing it because they asked you or you've asked them. Are you sticking to what you really want in a partner? Are you sticking to what you're looking for? Or are you just going out on a date because you just want to get a date and you just want to settle down, you just want to meet a partner? So you will start meeting less people and going on less dates when you get more certain about what you want. When you're at a place where you're secure enough in yourself to be single, when you're secure enough in yourself to know that that's not right for you and you're not willing to settle, that's at a good place to be. But as a result, you will start meeting less people and it will fuck with your head for a little bit. But pat yourself on the shoulder if you are there, because it means you're sticking to your self-worth and you're sticking to your boundaries and you're sticking to your standards. Keep going. If you are there, you are on the right track. But I will say, as a little disclaimer to that, please make sure that you're not self-sabotaging in this phase. Like you're not just saying no to everyone because you're thinking that you just can't get someone, or you're self-sabotaging, you just don't want to get hurt again, so you're going to hurt them first. So make sure when you are there, you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay, so just to wrap up this quick little chat. So if you're at a place where you're feeling like you're never going to meet the one, they're not out there, you've given up hope, you can't even get a date anymore, please stick to your guns. Don't give up hope. Just stick to what it is that you're looking for. And most importantly, know what it is you're looking for. Don't just go on every single date with everyone hoping for the best. It's not a game of potluck. This is your life and your kid's life. You want the right person to come in, not just any random person that impresses you the most on a first date. No, they might impress you well on a first date, but doesn't mean they can impress you for the rest of your life, or they can keep you happy for the rest of your life. And that goes both ways too. But that's what you want in a relationship. Someone that's going to make you happy, someone that you're going to want to be around. It's easy to meet someone that can impress you on a first date because that's what everyone wants to do. You want to impress this person on your first date, whether you're a guy or a girl, whatever position you're in. You want to impress the other person that you're meeting. Unless you get there and you feel like you're being catfished and it's totally not what you were expecting, then you probably don't want to impress them. But more often than not, you're going on a first date wanting to impress the other person. So you're going to be on your best behavior. So it's easy to walk away after a first date and go, wow, they were really nice. Don't keep your blinkers on. Okay, have an open mind. And I'm not saying to judge them and say they're horrible people, but just keep in mind that everyone is usually on their best behavior on a first date. And if they're not, then usually that's a red flag right then and there. Thank you very much. See you later. But if they are, just keep in mind how well you get along. Keep in mind, are you feeling uncomfortable at any point? Are you feeling like something's not right? Stick with your gut. Stick with your gut. Don't give up hope. Everyone's person is out there and they will come at the right time. You've just got to know what you're looking for and what you're wanting in a partner. and what you're wanting to bring into your world and what you're wanting to bring into your kids' world. And one thing I often do when I'm, I don't do it very often now, but when I am going through a period where I'm scrolling through online dating apps, I will look at a person and I think, can I see this person in my world with my daughter? That's a big thing I look at. And if I see someone and I just think I cannot see them being a father figure to my daughter, straight away it's a no. So that's and maybe that is a bit judgy. Maybe they could be a lovely person and maybe they would be a good father figure. But for me personally, that's one thing for me. And quite often you see younger people messaging, and I see some guys that are 20, 30 years older than me messaging. The age range is ridiculous. Like I was on Hinge and I saw some guy in their early 20s message me and the next person was like 68. I'm like, holy smokes, what's going on here? Like granddad and grandson message me at the same time. They won't, but the age gap, that's what I'm getting at. So I always look at a person and think, can I see them in my world? And can I see them in my daughter's world? That's a big thing for me. And if it is a really much older person, I'm like, I've got a younger daughter. I don't want you coming into my world looking like you're my daughter's grandfather. That's awkward. That's weird. So be fussy. Stick to your standards and stick to what you're looking for in a partner. And promise they will come. Do not give up hope. They will be there. Okay, so that's about it from me. I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you got something from this, and please do not get deflated if you're not getting dates. Do not get deflated if you're not meeting the right one. It means you're doing the right things and you're sticking to your self-worth and you're sticking to your boundaries. Thank you again, and I hope you got something from this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to my Instagram page or my email. You can shoot me through a message on my email, or the details are in the show notes below. And if you're loving the show, give me a review and share it with your single parent friends. I'd love to get everyone on board. So thank you again, everyone. And until next week, I'll be in your ears then. Thank you for joining us on the Life After Plus One podcast. If you loved what you heard today and looking for some further support, then jump onto our website, lifeafterplusone.com. Plus, don't forget to check out our Instagram page for further resources and inspo. You can find all the links in the show notes. And remember, you're not alone on this path. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next episode. And in the meantime, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep exploring your amazing life after plus one.